My name is Arlena Jones. I will be speaking to you today on the effects of dropping out of high school. I want you, as my audience, to understand the epidemic and the effects of dropping out of high school. There are many who drop out of high school because of the hardship and complications that comes from being in high school. If teens learn to rid themselves of the negative that comes their way in being in high school, it will make being in high school so much easier. I had to learn that in being in high school myself. There were a lot of things that were happening, and it was like very hard. I didn't even know whether or not I was going to make it through high school. And now I am graduated from high school, and I'm in college and starting up a great career for myself. High school dropouts rate major in the cities of the United States by 50%. Well, I asked this question so many times. Why do teens drop out of high school? And looking up answers gave me some pretty good ones. Some teens drop out because of pregnancies. Due to teen pregnancies, NSAP reports that 1 out of 3 teens are pregnant at least by the age of 20. That's really young. Therefore, putting them in a complex situation of becoming teen parents and eventually drop out of high school. That is a very terrible thing to feel, and a very terrible thing to do, because with them feeling like they're in a complex situation, it makes it very hard on them. And I've seen it and I haven't done it, but I have seen it, and it's a sad thing. NAACP also reports that 1 out of 10 teens drop out of high school because they're being bullied, because of whether it's because of their appearance and or body size. The teens drop out because they feel helpless and because of the lack of support they're getting from the teachers and staff. And eventually, as I said before, drop out of high school. Some teens drop out because they can't afford to be in high school. And I am very grateful. I don't take for granted that I had the opportunity to go to high school and finish and be able to finish without any reason or consequence. I mean, it was hard, but I ended up making it through. How is life after dropping out of high school? Life is very regretful after dropping out of high school because there's still a void that is missing in their lives after dropping out of high school that only their education can fill. It is hard for teens who drop out of high school to get jobs because in our time today, jobs are looking for educated people who knows what they are doing. After dropping out of high school, you will become a statistic that weighs so heavily on high school teens today. People look at teens and people are saying, and with teens keep dropping out of high school, they're just proving those who said they couldn't right. Becoming a statistic is messing up the images and also messing up the image of teens and also of the adults today, because when a teen drop out, they look at the parents like, why didn't you do anything about that? What happens? Why did you let your child drop out of high school? Well, it's not that easy for parents to, explain that, because it's just, I bet it's very hard for a parent to see their child drop out of high school when they know they can do way better than that. So I say rise above the statistics and accomplish those things that is set out for you to do, whether in life and education. My goal today in speaking on high school dropouts is to show what come out of doing so. I am a big person on education because I know where it can take you, and I know where I've come from. And for some, life may be easy after dropping out of high school, but I can't say for all that it will be. For those who do have a hard time, it's very grateful, and a lot of hardships come out of doing so. It can especially cause in getting a job in your education of the future. I look for what the future holds in being in high school, or what you can accomplish out of doing so. Life after finishing your high school diploma, there's college, there's great jobs, there's a great future for you. So if you learn to just rid yourself, as I said before, of all the negative that comes your way from being in high school, you will be great and make your future a bright future. My name is Arlena Jones, and that was my speech on the effects of dropping out of high school. I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for listening. Bye.